Just a quick disclaimer before we start the video. None of the burned equipment or field fires shown in this video are mine or Grant's. These are things that happen to neighbors of ours, so still close and in the community, but I just wanted to clear up any confusion, not ours. Well, we're back in the combine. Are we surprised? No, you shouldn't be, because we're in the very middle of harvest. Almost exactly the middle of harvest, actually. Considering the fact that, according to my math, I don't know how accurate it is, I'm using some rough numbers, but I think we are halfway done with all the acres that we need to harvest. So that's really exciting. And that's combining corn, soybeans, and seed corn. We're down a grain cart. We're having some problems with the PTO shaft. And you need to have the PTO shaft on to run the augers to get the grain out of the grain cart. So we took that in to be fixed. So right now, yes, I am still harvesting even though I don't have a grain cart. It's just maybe not quite as efficient. So I have a semi-truck and trailer on that side of the field and a semi-truck and trailer on that side of the field. So I am just picking until I'm full, unloading into the truck, going down, picking until I'm full, unloading into the truck. And then I have Dad running trucks back and forth between our grain system at the farm site and the field. So we are no longer bringing things into the co-op. We are bringing things back to our home storage facilities. The grain bins that we have on the farm, it's just a tad bit wet than we'd like to store it permanently, or like for the next 3 to 6 to 9 months. And so we are putting it in a designated bin called the wet bin, and then running it through the grain dryer, which does exactly what you would guess it does. It runs off propane and it blows hot air and moves the grain along until it's dry to like 16% moisture. And then it goes into the designated bin wherever we want it to go. So we're harvesting today. Here's the cab view. I'm hoping that that pivot is going to be out of my way. I think it should be. If I line it up straight, I think we should miss it. It's moving out of our way right now. Here's what I'm looking at for my monitor. And I'm specifically looking at the moisture, the yield, and then making sure these sensors don't get into the yellow or the red areas. And then obviously looking at my oil temperature and my fuel level, and then my engine load. So I'm not going too fast right now and not in too much of a hurry because I want to make sure that Dad can keep up with me. But I'm making sure that that engine load doesn't get too high. And then here is where I see how much grain I have back there. Do you think I can weasel my way under the pivot to get my auger into that truck? We shall see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we can make this work. Oh. Perfect. I mean, I'm pretty sure that combine isn't in my field. Okay. Whew. It looks so funny going down the road. It was going so slowly, and the corn is so tall across the two fields. Across the two fields, I thought for sure there was just another combine harvesting the field here. But we're good. It's driving down the road. It's kind of slow going, but it's still working. Here's a little field. Sorry about the glare. Let's do a little field update. Here's our field. The green stuff is what we've done. So all outside, all that, not too shabby. Just plugging right along here. I went and grabbed some lunch for Grant. I was going to deliver it to him in the field. But then I was looking out of the corner of my eye. I saw all of this smoke, which was I was concerned about smoke this morning because it is so windy outside. 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Oh, I just got goosebumps. With gusts up to 50 miles an hour. I'm just driving past combines and tractors, and they're all stopped, which in my mind means that everyone is out seeing what this is. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. I'm hoping that it's nothing, but I mean, it's definitely something. This is what I'm looking at. Scary. Dad and I just hooked up the disc on our field yesterday because fire is a huge concern this time of year because everything is super dry and there's lots of equipment moving around all the time. Lots of heat. I don't know. It's just really scary, and fields can go up in flames fast. And really all you can do is just disc around them. So, oh, this looks really bad. My main concern is that I hope everyone is okay. We have a piece of equipment started on fire. I hope that everyone was able to get out. Okay, well, they have a tractor out here. Oh my goodness. Yikes, there's people walking around. I think that combine started on fire. I just got off the phone with the neighbor, and everyone's okay. He said he was actually on the phone with the combine operator, and he said, gotta go, fire. Hopped off the phone. There's lots of tractors, lots of discs. No one was hurt. I don't know what the extent to the combine damage was, but just a really scary thing. The good thing that comes out of situations like this is neighbors coming together to help each other. I mean, they were here on scene helping out immediately. I just called, more people are on the way. And I know for a fact that if his combine is rendered useless, I know people will come help him harvest. And I love being able to see that. So that's, and, well, I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know. It's scary though. Now, hopefully they can contain whatever fire is burning before it spreads to other unharvested fields. I'm just going to let firefighters do their job. As always, I'm incredibly thankful for them and the work that they do. It's incredible. So I'm just going to get out of their way, let them do their job, deliver Grant's lunch, and we'll check back later. I delivered Grant's lunch and then I hopped in the grain cart. He is running trucks, and I looked over. There's another fire. The other one was to the east. This one is to the west. It's just terrible. Kind of a crazy day, but overall a good one, considering that no one was hurt. We'll be harvesting until probably about 9 o'clock tonight, and everything seems to be going okay. Wild ride though. So luckily that combine didn't burn down in the field fire from earlier. However, this is what a burned combine does look like. Again, no one was injured. This incident actually happened overnight. I think they had like a plugged head and things just got hot, and overnight it started on fire and the whole thing burned up. There's still clean grain in the tank, as you can see up there. Took a perfectly good, new-looking combine and made it look like it's been sitting in a junkyard for years and years and years. There's the fire extinguisher. Look at this, the back of it like melted off. All the glass from the windshield popped out.
I got really, really hot.
Hopefully something like this never happens to me. Here's the aftermath of the first fire from yesterday. Burned ditch, and then this cornfield, all these endrows were standing, and they just went ahead and disked them under. You can see all the full cobs of corn there. But in total, 11 tractors hooked up to discs showed up from area farmers and got things under control. I think 3 or 4 different fire departments responded. But I have a friend who lives just right down the road. Luckily, I'm so glad his house didn't burn down. So from all this, so thankful that no one got hurt. And we are blessed with very quick to act neighbors and farmers who are always willing to lend a hand, and local fire departments with volunteer firefighters. We're very lucky and fortunate. So in the end, all's well that ends well. Everything's gonna be okay.